Benno Doba, owner, CEO of Holland America Flowers, immigrated from the Netherlands with his wife and 3 children in 1980. Benno's expertise came from running his family farm in Holland, cultivating tulips and other spring flowers for bulb production. His dream was to start a bulb farm and make the American dream a reality. Why did they choose Woodland, Washington? Similar year-round climate conditions to grow flower bulbs, just as the Netherlands. Rich soil similar due to the flooding fields over the years. Successful growers produced cut flowers in the same area for decades before 1980. Holland America Bulb Farms was established in 1981 in Woodland, Washington. Benno purchased 125 acres in Woodland and started growing product on 20 acres. Cultivating tulips, daffodils, Dutch iris, and other varieties. Tulips were the best producer and the highest demand in the market. For many years, tulips were grown outside only in open fields. Woodland is a seasonal production facility. Reasons why they chose Arroyo Grande, California. Benno found a way to store lily bulbs year-round in optimal temperatures and conditions. He saw a possible market to sell bulbs to growers in California. Conditions are favorable to produce product year-round. Lily growing became so successful, he decided to grow them as well. Holland America Flowers was established in 1986 in Arroyo Grande, California. They started with 60 acres and added an additional 15 acres of leased properties from direct neighbors. Cultivating lilies, snapdragons, ranunculus, and other seasonal products. Lilies and snaps are the best producer and the highest in demand in the market. California is a year-round production facility. Benno has always seen his employees as extended family. He oversees and communicates with top management year-round as owner and CEO of Doba Farms and Holland America Flowers. His son, Ben Doba, manages the daily activities at Holland America Flowers in California. Nicolette Doba Berenson, Benno's daughter, runs the mass market division and helps with day-to-day in Washington State. To this day, Benno still honors late wife, Klazina, to help in the success of growing the business. They employ 100 full-time and up to 100 more seasonal laborers between the two companies. So why 2 locations? Washington State offers the best climate for growing crops that require winter months and dark periods. California State offers a perfect climate for products that need year-round mild temperatures and efficient light intensity. This is critical to all the crops grown and key to get those vibrant colors. Millions of flowers are grown in both locations annually and distributed across the United States to customers, ranging from mass market, wholesalers, e-commerce, and flower markets. Now let's take a look at the crops that we grow in Washington State. Beginning with tulips. Starting in 2024, all tulips will strictly be grown in greenhouses. All bulbs for 2024 will be planted between early November and late December. Once planted, they are clearly labeled with variety name and the date planted. The bulbs are then placed in coolers until they are ready to put in the greenhouse. In order to jumpstart tulips, they require a cold, dark period in order to develop strong roots so they can grow properly. As they develop, they will start to push up through the dirt to find the light. We are able to keep the temperatures low enough in the coolers to keep them from growing too fast. Once it's time, we bring the planted trays out to the greenhouse. Our greenhouse is automated with watering, temperatures, and fans to keep the perfect conditions for the tulips to grow properly. Tulips are ready to harvest after 3 weeks of growing. When we harvest the tulips, we harvest them with the entire bulb. The bulb will only produce one flower. These flowers will go directly into cooling. Once the tulips are ready to be shipped, they go through the production line, where they remove the bulb and make them into bunches. They are then wrapped and ready to be boxed and shipped out. Tulips are available from late January to early June. For the entire tulip season, we have a great assortment of colors. Another great crop for Washington State are peonies. They are a 5+ year plant, meaning that you can grow them 5 years or longer, and they will continue to produce flowers year after year. Every year we produce between 5 and 10 blooms per plant. Peonies are available late May to mid-July. There's a variety of colors available ranging from burgundy, cream, corals, and every shade imaginable in pinks. Now let's take a look at the California crop production, which is mostly year-round products. Oriental and OT lilies. All greenhouse grown, covering over 800,000 square feet. Orientals are grown in 3 types of houses. 15 acres of Orientals are cultivated in crevo houses. They have retractable double roofs, making it easy to adjust shade or light intensity. 40 acres of Orientals are grown in strawberry hoops. These are typical greenhouses with plastic and shade cloth. Finally, 8 acres of Orientals are housed in our newly constructed greenhouse, which is more modern and automated. The lily bulbs, which are stored up in Woodland, Washington, are shipped weekly down to California. The program is staged to provide year-round production. Lily bulbs are planted directly in the soil within the greenhouses. A metal grid serves as a guide to keep the bulbs straight and gives them enough space to grow. Once planted, it takes 16 to 18 weeks to harvest. Each bulb produces one multi-bloomed flower. Oriental lilies are available year-round, whereas OT lilies are available seasonally. Holland America Flowers offers several different varieties in pinks, whites, and OT varieties. Some of our most common varieties are Starfighter, Sorbonne, Siberia, Premium Blonde. Different varieties of dark red lilies are also popular. And OT lilies such as Yellowwing, Corcovado, and Zilmira. LA hybrid and Asiatic lilies are also grown in the greenhouse. 900,000 square feet are under cover. These are all grown in hoop houses, both plastic and shaded, and they are heated with natural gas. Asiatic and LA lilies are planted in the same way that Orientals are. They are harvested between 10 and 12 weeks. Each bulb produces one multi-bloomed flower. There are many vibrant colors in LA and Asiatic lilies. Different shades of pink, red, orange, white, yellow, peach, and royal sunset. Snapdragon. Over 200,000 square feet are under cover in hoop houses. Typical hoop houses are covered with plastic and shade and heated with natural gas. Snaps are also planted directly in the soil. Harvest time depends on the time of year. On average, it takes 10 or 11 weeks to harvest. However, summertime is quicker, where it's 8 or 9 weeks. Snapdragons love a warm environment. In order to conserve energy, we keep the greenhouses as sealed as possible. Snapdragons come in a variety of colors: red, orange, pink, apple blossom, yellow, white, and other colors. Ranunculus, also grown in hoop houses, over 200,000 square feet under cover. Typical hoop houses are covered with plastic and shade and heated with natural gas. Ranunculus is unique because it requires 12 hours per day of no light. It takes about 5 weeks until the first harvest. Then you harvest every 2 weeks. Summer months they produce a lot less. Each plant produces about 4 to 8 flowers. There are many vibrant colors. Holland America also offers other products such as amaryllis, greens, and sunflowers. Since our start in the early 80s, owner Benno made it a point to harvest all crops at perfect stage. This practice ensures that our flowers will last longer especially to the end consumer. All flowers are cut at the perfect stage, pretty tight, great height, and showing a little color. After harvest varies differently depending on the flower. Some of them are bunched directly, put into flower food water, and put in the cold chain within an hour of harvesting. Other varieties require dry storage, so they get a quick 10-minute flower food bath and then put directly in coolers. Freshly harvested product ships within hours after the cold chain process. Expert production teams in both locations pack product tight and secure to ensure safe shipping. Once product is packed in boxes, they are immediately stored in the coolers. Product then gets loaded directly from coolers to refrigerated trucks. Excellent relationships and rapport with transportation companies is to ensure that logistics in the product is delivered efficiently and safely to the end customer. We have an entire team that is dedicated to our quality process. Each person is crucial to making this happen.